Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final edition of WWE Main Event before our Money in the Bank pay-per-view as we kick things off here tonight immediately with a hot start. It is SmackDown action as this man, Aleister Black, kicks us off. Of course, ultimately, tomorrow night will be Money in the Bank. We are here tonight in Hartford, Connecticut, where it will play host to Money in the Bank. But before it plays host to Money in the Bank, it plays host to Main Event here, Saturday night's Main Event. Most likely not upload on a Saturday, but that's beside the point. As Aleister Black, the ominous man from Amsterdam, making his way down to a ring. His opponent already in the ring is Eric Rowan. Rowan with no Daniel Bryan by his corner here tonight. Rowan, of course, this past Tuesday on SmackDown was in the corner of Daniel Bryan as Daniel Bryan faced off against the WWE Champion Kofi Kingston in a non-title contest. Of course, ultimately Kofi picking up the victory, gaining momentum just before his battle, his title defense against Roman Reigns tomorrow night, where that will be SmackDown's WWE Championship matchup. Along with that, the Universal title on the line as Seth Rollins defends against Drew McIntyre and much more as Black finds himself in the main event of Money in the Bank as he is in the Money in the Bank ladder match along with 7 other men. And well, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, as the night progresses, we shall see recaps of both SmackDown, Raw, and 205 Live, the latest editions from this past week, this past Monday, this past Tuesday, and this past Thursday. We shall see those editions of both Raw, SmackDown, and 205 Live, all in build-up to tomorrow night at Money in the Bank, and well, here tonight, Aleister Black looking for a big momentum booster. And well, he did send a big statement this past Tuesday on SmackDown, as we will take a better look in on that later on tonight. But if anything, here we go. Kick us off is Eric Rowan, is Aleister Black, and Rowan here just running over Aleister Black. As simple as that. Imagine how much of a big victory it would be for Rowan if he can defeat Aleister Black. Black in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Can Rowan defeat Black? And if Black could even win the briefcase tomorrow night, then it definitely goes to show how much of a threat Eric Rowan can really be. And well, a victory over Aleister Black here tonight will be a step in the right direction for the big man. As so far, he's just manhandling Aleister Black here. Once again, no Daniel Bryan at ringside. Bryan suffering a hell of a defeat to Kofi Kingston. Those two men put up one hell of a contest to Main Event SmackDown this past Tuesday. And well, Rowan saw it firsthand. And now here we go, Aleister Black. Oh, what a knee shot right there, taking down Eric Rowan. This is our opening contest brought to you by the SmackDown brand. And we'll ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, after the recaps, your main event brought to you by the Raw brand. No Way Jose, he's in non-title action. He challenges the United States Champion AJ Styles ahead 24 hours before AJ will defend the title against Samoa Joe. And well, later on as the night progresses, we shall showcase a recap of this past Monday on Raw on how that matchup between Joe and AJ came to be. But first, we have this matchup to run down by. And now, speaking of running down by, Rowan STO on the part of Aleister Black into a cover, only a 1 count. Eric Rowan still in this contest here. Now Black was looking for a kick, gets caught. Eric Rowan here looking for a shot, that gets blocked. And now another kick. Catches the leg once again, does Rowan. Now Rowan looking to wrench down on the neck and chest area. Across the top rope here. Looking to wear down Black, still in the early stages. And now on the second rope here, and Rowan, headbutt. Across the dome piece. Cracking the skull of Aleister Black, and now, further punch in the head area with multiple headbutts, repeated headbutts across the skull of Aleister Black. Black surely is dazed now. So Rowan looking to perhaps take it home early here or not. So we're just 24 hours away before Money in the Bank. Can that man Aleister Black go into Money in the Bank with a big victory under his belt? And well, can he leave Money in the Bank with another big victory? That one being winning the Money in the Bank ladder match and walking out of there with the briefcase. Of course, Black is a SmackDown superstar, but if he is to win could ultimately challenge for the Universal title over on Raw. Even the NXT title on NXT? Hell, I'm pretty sure Black fits the Cruiserweight description. He could even challenge for the Cruiserweight title over on 205 Live. And of course, a recap of this past Thursday's 205 Live will be given later on tonight as well. As now Eric Rowan launches Aleister Black to the outside here. It's Rowan who's in control, at least for the time being. For the moment. As here they're Black able to slip out of where Rowan's going for, but Rowan gonna stay on him. Supposed to be two men on the outside. We'll hit a count out victory here. We'll hit a count out of any sort. Count out draw or count out victory / loss for whichever man it is that gets it. As now Aleister Black here, he's going to get launched across the barricade, dropped face first, thanks to Eric Rowan. And now Rowan enters back inside the ring, looking to break up the referee's 10 count. Rowan looking to continue the punishment on Aleister Black. And now Rowan here. Black lifeless, he's dazed after that shot earlier. And now it's this here, trying to fight out. Rowan looking to take him to the other part of the barricade. Looking to further the punishment. Using his surroundings. First the barricade and now actually his steel steps. And now Rowan here, once again, has Black dazed. Been doing a pretty good job of keeping Black weakened so far in this matchup. Gonna put him back inside the ring. And now it's Rowan with the upper hand. Enters the ring now. Gave enough time for Aleister Black to recuperate, as now Black ducks underneath, aiming after the legs here, looking to take out the tall legs, the big legs of Eric Rowan. Take out the big man. Nice way to do that by taking out the lower back and the legs. Black knows that, and he's targeting that, or at least was, as he misses that forearm shot, and Eric Rowan crushes him in the corner with a clothesline. Even though Daniel Bryan, he is not watching on by ringside. I like to think he is in spirit, and by in spirit I mean watching on backstage, hoping that Rowan can pick up a victory. Bryan came up short against Kofi. I see right there. Aleister Black misses Rowan as Rowan able to move slightly out of the way. Had it scouted. Black eats nothing but canvas, looking to stay on him, but Rowan gonna take that to his advantage, or maybe not, because Aleister Black not gonna try again, and no, Rowan gets out of the way of it again. Black, 2 moonsault attempts, both of which are missed. Rowan moving out the way on both occasions. Daniel Bryan perhaps looking on. Very proud of Eric Rowan here. Of course, these two. Occasionally a tag team. So after Money in the Bank, maybe chance for a SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And now, well, speaking of Daniel Bryan, here he is actually. Daniel Bryan, perhaps he's seen enough. Perhaps realizes that this could perhaps be the end of Rowan. As this matchup progresses, maybe Aleister Black could get closer and closer to hitting that Black Mass. And well, Rowan trying to capitalize, and well, speak of it, and shall appear the Black Mass. Daniel Bryan looked to cause the distraction, and now he's immediately walking backstage. He immediately realized it was a mistake, and Aleister Black deciding to cancel the pin attempt. Well, Daniel Bryan, he's already gone backstage. Bryan appeared, looked to help out Rowan. Rowan wasn't looking so hot. And then Bryan appears, looks to distract Black, to no avail, because Rowan just got his jaw kicked nearly off. And Bryan just leaves immediately like that, but now Eric Rowan here, taking advantage of Aleister Black, almost mocking Rowan. Well, he's not for long, because Black just chopped down the big man. Aleister Black. What really is surprising me, though, is that he let go. He let go of the pinfall attempt on Eric Rowan. That Black Mass perhaps could have been it. It probably would have been it. But instead, Aleister Black decided to let go of the pinfall attempt, decided to continue on with the damage here, as now from the top rope a German suplex. The strength of Aleister Black being showcased right there. Black continuing on the punishment here on Eric Rowan. Looks for a moonsault, but no, the knees are up. Rowan gets the knees up. Aleister Black. Can this be his undoing? No, it's not. Or maybe it is, because Rowan here, with the upper hand, he just launches Black almost out of the ring. Black almost falling to the outside. And now Rowan again manhandling the ominous man from Amsterdam. manhandling Aleister Black, and now Black hero takes down Rowan, sweeping out his legs, and Eric Rowan now, big time shoulder block, and Black folding upon the immense impact. And now Eric Rowan here, wearing down the arm, looking to now take control here once again. Aleister Black letting go of the pinfall. I have no clue why. I really and truly do not know at all. But if anything, I would like to think that could perhaps be Black's undoing. So far, not really. As Rowan's looking to take back control, and what a knee! And Aleister Black just knocked out Eric Rowan. Rowan crumbling to the mat, and now Black here looking for that moonsault again. He keeps missing that. He keeps missing that moonsault. He's been trying to nail it throughout this matchup. He cannot nail it. Was able to nail that one right there. Reverse DDT, having the assistance of the elbow, taking out the chest as well, and now launching himself back inside the ring from the ring apron. Eric Rowan taking some damage, and now the Black Mass again, and now Black gonna go for a pinfall again. Is he gonna get the 3 though? That's the question, and the question is immediately answered. Yes, he is. What a bizarre matchup. What a bizarre matchup SmackDown just put up. Oh God, what happened here? What happened here? Daniel Bryan coming out, and then deciding to just immediately enter backstage once more once he realized that Rowan was a lost cause. Well, at least for the time being. Aleister Black lets go of the Black Mass pinfall attempt, but he pins him the second time around. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened here. A pretty damn good contest these two men just showcased here, but bizarre to say the least. SmackDown side of things here under the main event, as Aleister Black, one of the 4 SmackDown competitors in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And while he picks up a big victory here tonight, and of course later on in the night, we shall showcase his reign of terror over both Andrade, Buddy Murphy, and over the rest. We shall just show his reign of terror, basically. What happened this past Tuesday on SmackDown, we shall show what Aleister Black did later on as the night progresses. But to kick us off here at night, Aleister Black, big victory over Eric Rowan. And now Black walking away. His job here is done.
Climb the ladder. Grab the briefcase. Earn a championship opportunity. WWE's Money in the Bank ladder match. All for a chance at a guaranteed championship contract. WWE Money in the Bank.
And of course, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view going to be main evented by this matchup, the 8-man Money in the Bank ladder match. Another matchup to be showcased at Money in the Bank will be the U.S. title on the line as AJ Styles defense against Samoa Joe. As we now take a look back this past Monday on Raw and how that matchup came to be. Who's going to face off against AJ Styles at Money in the Bank for a U.S. title? Now Joe here has Corbin up pop-up position. Is he going to throw him out? No, he's not. Oh my God. Corbin's neck slapping across the ropes. That's even perhaps worse than getting eliminated. Whiplash effect almost. Samoa Joe not playing around. Of course, once upon a time in another company that we're not going to mention, people chanted Joe's going to kill you. And I think Joe's going to do that to Baron Corbin because a clothesline on the top rope is going to be the thing that leads to Joe winning this matchup, actually. Once upon a time, there was Joe's going to kill you chance, but as Joe has came here to the sports entertainment business, I guess you could say, people don't really follow through with that. But Samoa Joe, the veteran, oh my God! AJ Styles, where did he come from? The cameras were just on Joe. I'm seeing from my monitor, so obviously I can't see from a fan's perspective. But AJ Styles now moving over Samoa Joe, a lifeless Samoa Joe, after hitting him twice across the skull with the United States Championship. AJ Styles sending a message to Samoa Joe, and I think Joe definitely needs to know this message, and that's that no one's gonna top the Phenomenal One. No matter how big and bad you are, a phenomenal forearm like that could take you down. AJ Styles, a message to the Samoan submission machine, and of course that Money in the Bank, it's now official. Cameras have now panned here to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe in the interview room right now. And Joe is not too happy after what AJ did earlier. AJ will defend his title against Samoa Joe at Money in the Bank. But another championship that will be defended is Drew Gulak's Cruiserweight Championship, as we will take a look now back to Humberto Carrillo winning in the finals of the 8-man tournament. And, well, the confrontation, the attack that followed mere moments afterwards. Getting caught in midair. As now Carrillo sends Kendrick into the corner here. And Kendrick, he's dazed. Humberto now, oh, what a form. Multiple form shots. And Kendrick just gonna crumble into the mat. And now, here we go. Moonsault fent. Into the cover here. Brian Kendrick, is he done for 2? And no, only 2. Kendrick still has fighting spirit in him. He still has life in him. He's still in this contest. Question is for how long? Because now Carrillo here looking to end off this matchup. Looking for the Aztec press. Connects onto the Brian Kendrick. Is this all? Yes, it is. Humberto Carrillo is #1 contender. What a matchup these two just put on in your main event. Carrillo, a hard-fought victory against the Brian Kendrick, and at the end of the day is that man, Humberto Carrillo, who's going to challenge Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight Championship this Sunday at Money in the Bank in Hartford, Connecticut. Look at this powerbomb again. Carrillo does a full rotation. He bounces off the mat, does a rotation in the air from the impact. The fact that that wasn't it is very surprising. Now, what the hell? Gulak, our Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak, attacking Carrillo now. And now look at that. That regal plex onto the candlestick. Gulak charging the ring with a candlestick I handed now. Right across the head, in between the eyes of Humberto Carrillo. The Cruiserweight Champion, fresh off a victory a couple minutes ago against Kalisto, watching on. And now attacking the weekend Humberto Carrillo just before the contest this Sunday. The Gulak on Carrillo. And now Gulak finally lets go. Finally realizes that Humberto is he's worn out after this matchup. He's had one hell of a grueling contest. And Gulak, he doesn't care. Gulak weakening Humberto Carrillo even more just before Carrillo will challenge Gulak for his title at Money in the Bank. And look at that, Carrillo got busted open. Carrillo must have got busted open from that candlestick shot right across the head. He must have. And now look at this here. Gulak, he's not done yet. Drew Gulak is not done yet. Carrillo's on the outside, rolling to the outside. He's already been worn out. And now, what's this? Gulak with a chair now. He brought a steel chair as well, apparently. I wasn't seeing it. I was looking at my monitor. And now Drew Gulak with the chair against the face. And Humberto's skull gets caved. Boot meets skull meets steel chair. Drew Gulak, no remorse, no restraint, no mercy being shown. Carrillo folding upon the impact, lands on the chair and candlestick, if anything, and now another Gulak. Another Gulak and Carrillo. Carrillo is out of it. Truly a heinous assault on the part of the Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak, as come Money in the Bank in 24 hours time, that right there for a Cruiserweight title will be one of contest. And well, once again, the main event matchup graphic being shown, the main event Money in the Bank is right here. And well, we shall take a look at 4 of the men being shown in the graphic. Finn Balor, Buddy Murphy, Andrade, Aleister Black, they represent SmackDown. And well, the action truly unfolded this past Tuesday after the matchup of Buddy Murphy and Finn Balor. We shall take a closer look. Ropes again, he goes, and he gets caught by Buddy Murphy. Murphy feels good about himself, and rightfully so. Finn Balor's not been able to hit Murphy with anything for the last couple moments, as here there. There's a crossbody splash, I guess, in the corner while Balor was seated. And now Buddy Murphy here, looking to wear down the arm, looking to out-wrestle Finn Balor. That's a difficult task to do, but if anyone can do it, it's probably Buddy Murphy, but Finn not going to let it happen. As Murphy caught the arm of Balor, able to fight out of it. And now, oh, what a clothesline. Almost decapitating Finn Balor. Balor whiplashed back up. And now, the snapmare, but Murphy, he doesn't realize that Balor's back up. Balor just springs back up, launches Buddy Murphy off the top rope. Buddy Murphy thought he had Balor down. But now Finn Balor in the drop zone. And there we go, the coup de grace. The coup de grace out of nowhere. Just like that. Just like that. A simple opening just like that gives Finn Balor the victory. Finn Balor, in an instant, the coup de grace, in the blink of an eye, wins this contest. Wow. A rather abrupt ending, but hey, it's a rather welcome ending to a rather short but sweet matchup. These two men showing off their great wrestling ability in this contest. At the end of the day, Finn Balor just proven to be the better competitor. Buddy Murphy scaled the higher district and not realized that Balor kicked up. And anyway, now wait a second, what the hell? Andrade just entered the ring. Andrade coming in for the crowd, and the hammerlock DDT onto Finn Balor. Balor's out cold. Andrade attacking a weakened Finn Balor after his match. And now what the hell? Buddy Murphy, he's entered the ring, and now he's trying to fight Andrade, but Andrade, he saw him coming as Andrade a couple of shots here to Buddy Murphy. Murphy just suffering a loss as now Finn Balor, he's rolled out the ring. He's being taken now from some medical facilities, well, some medical personnel, I guess. As now we have Buddy Murphy and Andrade fighting on the outside here. Murphy not happy after his loss, and he's going to take it out on Andrade. Andrade attacks Balor, and now Buddy Murphy here. Well, Murphy's still on the outside. He takes down Andrade. Well, look at that. Buddy Murphy standing tall here. And Murphy stands tall just like last week, getting the upper hand on Andrade. Wait, what the hell? The lights have gone out, and I have a bad idea on who's in the ring, and yup, I'm right, Aleister Black. Black just teleported. Whatever magical powers Black has. As soon as the lights went out, I had a funny feeling it was this man. The 4th SmackDown competitor in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, the Black Mass, and we've gone out again. The lights are out again. Buddy Murphy just got kicked into oblivion. And look at that. The ring is cleared. In the final edition of SmackDown before Money in the Bank.
You think you know me?
What a go-home edition of SmackDown this past Tuesday truly gave us. Aleister Black reigning supreme over three of his other SmackDown opponents, reigning over Andrade, Balor, and Murphy, clearing the ring, being the only one of the four left in the ring, and of course picking up a big victory over Eric Rowan just a couple minutes ago to kick us off. Ladies and if you are just joining us, it's time for your main event here on Saturday night's main event. Most likely not on your Saturday. But anyway, AJ Styles, the United States champion. Of course, we saw a recap minutes ago, if anything, on how Samoa Joe became the one contender. He won a big 8-man battle royal, last eliminating Baron Corbin to become the one contender. And of course, immediately after the matchup, AJ ran down to the ring, nailed a phenomenal forearm to Samoa Joe, sending a message to his challenger. And of course, later on in the night, if anything, immediately after the brawl that ensued between Drew McIntyre and our Universal Champion Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe appeared backstage. Well, not the most nicest of words towards AJ Styles. And well, AJ, he's awoken a beast in Samoa Joe here tonight, 24 hours before AJ defends the U.S. title against Samoa Joe. It's going to be this man, AJ Styles, taking on No Way Jose, as immediately No Way Jose was already in the ring, awaiting the arrival of AJ Styles, and immediately taunting AJ afterwards, and then, well, now he's getting paid for it. Showboating the Phenomenal One is something you definitely do not want to do. You're trying to one-up the best wrestler in all of the current roster, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to go pretty far when doing that. Of course, the Good Brothers, Anderson and Gallows, they defend the Raw titles against Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil. See a German suplex by the Phenomenal One into a cover. Wouldn't be surprised if that was it. Which is not, but that's beside the point. And of course, tomorrow, Sunday night, at Money in the Bank, AJ will. And yes, I get paid by both Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and 205 Live. So I will remain an unbiased commentator for all four brands. But when it comes to wrestlers in particular, they don't pay me. So I don't really care. If anything, SmackDown General Manager Edge, taking a shot at the anonymous Raw GM. Well, can't wait for that person to be revealed. But if anything, AJ Styles, I like to think, is the most talented wrestler in all of the current roster. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, he is the best damn one. And well, come Sunday, he will retain against Samoa Joe. Now don't tell Joe I said that, because I'm pretty sure AJ's not going to save my tail, but, whatever. Just mark my words. Like he's going to win this matchup here now against No Jose. That brainbuster into that stupid afro. Or whatever type of hairstyle that is. I don't know and I don't care. Pele! Nailed it. AJ, he's so good he doesn't even need the Good Brothers by his side. He let Anderson and Gallows prep for their Raw Tag Title defense against Slater Gator for tomorrow night. And oh boy, do they need prepping. They lost to Slater Gator this past Monday on Raw. Well, no, 2 weeks ago on Raw, actually, I do believe. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, if anything. They lost. Of course, we had a matchup between Carl Anderson and Heath Slater, where Anderson won that one last week. Well, no, not last week, this past Monday. But if anything, they still lost the tag title contest. That's why Slater Gator have the opportunity. So AJ giving the Good Brothers much needed time to prep, as now No Way Jose here, almost kicking the jaw of AJ Styles, and now another desperation pinfall here. You're gonna need a lot of those to try and wear down AJ. Gonna need a lot. No Way Jose, I have to give him credit here. He's staying on AJ Styles. He's staying on the offensive. For how long he can be on the offensive, though, is another question. Launches AJ, hard arch up into a corner, and now once again, this time the opposite corner. And No Way Jose looking good for the time being, at the very least, because AJ able to reverse that back elbow. No Way Jose once again staying on him, surprisingly the very slightest. Samoa Joe obviously gonna put up a better fight than No Way Jose, and No Way Jose here. AJ misses the shot, and now you're taunting the Phenomenal One. You are an idiot. AJ Styles, the fact that he didn't do the Phenomenal Form is actually very disappointing. I wish he forearmed to the jaw off of Noah Jose for doing that. How dare you mock the Phenomenal One, and now he's going to pay. Now he's going to pay. As simple as that. You took your eye off the ball, and now you can never get it back. Styles clash. That's it. Good night. AJ Styles wins in your main event here on Main Event, the United States champion. A champion being showcased on Main Event. Making the show worthy more than what it usually can be known as. To Raw and SmackDown, you are all welcome, because this man right here made an appearance and made quick work of Noah Jose. Not gonna lie, Noah Jose did look impressive, albeit for like 20 or so seconds. That's it. The Phenomenal One picks up a victory, non-surprising, and giving us a preview to how the outcome will be when he faces off and defends that title and retains that title, as a matter of fact, against the Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe in 24 hours time at Money in the Bank. Obviously, Joe gonna give AJ a bigger fight than Noah Jose did here tonight. But, the outcome will remain the same. It's going to remain with that man, the Phenomenal One, the United States Champion of Raw. That means second best on Raw to Seth Rollins. The outcome will be the same. That man stands tall and retains his championship. You know what? Screw it. He's better than Rollins by this point. Well, if anything, we talked about Good Brothers moments ago. Your first matchup of the Money in the Bank kickoff show, Slater Gary, they challenged the Good Brothers for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Can they pick up another tag team victory? Can they make it 2-0 against Gallows and Anderson? This time, can they do it for the Raw Tag Team Championships? Along with that, SmackDown's Intercontinental Championship on the line is a rematch from 2 weeks ago on Main Event, where Jinder Mahal defeated Shinsuke to become the new champion. And well, in 24 hours' time, Shinsuke Nakamura, he gets a rematch against Jinder for the title he lost 2 weeks back. Can he retain it? Or if anything, can he win it back? Along with that, Naomi, she won a number one contenders matchup against Natalya last week in your main event on Main Event. And well, can she be able to defeat Becky Lynch? Can she become the new Raw Women's Champion, or will Becky prevail? Along with that, your first main roster matchup, those first three matches were the kickoff matchup. Here's your first main card matchup. It's the opening contest. Kairi Sane, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey, Asuka, Selena Vega, 4th for Raw, 4th for SmackDown in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Along with that, Humberto Carrillo winning the 8-man number one contenders tournament. And with that, he would challenge Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight title, but at what cost? Carrillo got viciously assaulted after his victory over Kendrick. Is he fully out 100%? Come tomorrow night. Along with that, a rocky road, a rocky relationship for the New Day. They take on the new SmackDown Tag Champions, Heavy Machinery. Can the New Day win those tag titles back? Or will they follow the Heavy Machinery, same like they did in Week 1, due to Big E walking down on Xavier Woods? And of course, we talked about this matchup a handful of times. Here tonight, AJ Styles, the United States Champion, defends against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That right there is going to be one hell of a contest, but with all due respect to Joe, the Phenomenal One will walk out still champion. Along with that, the SmackDown Women's title on the line. Carmella a couple weeks back winning an 8-woman battle royal to earn the right to face off against Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Can she be able to pick up a victory against Bayley, or will Bayley prevail? And along with that, your main event, well, Raw side of things, the main event for the Raw side of things, if anything, the Universal Championship is on the line. Seth Rollins defends his championship against the Scottish Psychopath. He defends it against Drew McIntyre. This rivalry started all the way back at the end, at the top of the show, back in Raw Week 1. And well, will it end with Rollins staying on top, or will it end with McIntyre becoming the new champion? Along with that, Roman Reigns won a number one contenders triple threat against Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton back in SmackDown Week 1. Can he be able to defeat Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship, or will Kofi retain? Of course, we saw Roman pick up a victory over Elias last week on Main Event. Kofi picked up a victory over Daniel Bryan this past Tuesday on SmackDown. Can Kofi Kingston retain against Roman Reigns, or will the Roman Empire prevail? And will your main event, not on the Raw side of things, not only solely on the SmackDown side of things, it is on both sides of things, the promotional side of things. As for back, Finn Balor, The Miz, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Cesaro, Buddy Murphy, Andrade, 8 men will do battle. Of course, Black Balor, Murphy, Andrade, they represent SmackDown. Braun, Ricochet, Cesaro, and Miz, they represent Raw. Which superstar, which brand will walk out on top with the Money in the Bank briefcase? Which superstar will be able to have the opportunity to challenge for either the WWE Championship, the the Universal Championship, if anything, or even if they want to make the jump, the NXT Championship? 8 men walk in tomorrow night, and only one of them will walk out with the briefcase and the opportunity to become a future champion. Which one will it be, though, is the question. We shall find out tomorrow night from Money in the Bank from Hartford, Connecticut. And with that, we end off this edition of Saturday Night's Main Event.